today.
Hello there viewer, so I'm back with another Journey Guide solo journey event, and what I'm going to do is revisit the Chewbacca event. Darth Kimchi sent a message to me and asked if, he knew I was doing this Journey Guide event, and he asked me to try to do the event with just dark side bounty hunters, and I said, yeah, of course, like what could possibly go wrong with that? Like the Mando and Grief Karga video, that's going to be really good, so you've got the 5 Gear 12 characters there, and then basically what I was going to try and set myself with a challenge was using some of the dark side bounty hunters. So what I decided to do was use a few different combinations. So that was the one that I did in another video, and this is another formation I did this one. Unfortunately this one was not very successful, so what I did then was I started seeing that Dengar would probably be very handy with the lineup, so I used this, and I did actually clear the event with this lineup. And I'll show you the footage there of that one being cleared. And we're back, so yes, that is the team here. So these are the mods that I used. So it's all tenacity, so it's the same mods that you'll probably recognise from the other video that I did. So this is all health and protection, got all the speed there, a lot of tenacity and a little bit of damage output there. And then we've got Dengar, who I did an awful lot of health for just so that he would survive. You could potentially add the Zeta, but as you could see, it worked without. So this is the mods that I was working with. So just a little bit of tenacity, just to make sure that he was actually able to do some damage outputs. And a fair bit of crit chance because of his abilities. They do need a bit of crit chance just to make sure that they can actually do some pretty decent debuffs. Boba Fett here, so we've got all the health and crit damage outputs, and this is the mods, as you'll recognise from, like I said, the other video. A lot of potency, I would definitely suggest that, and also the crit damage, definitely suggest that as well, and just a little bit of crit chance as well. On to the next one. Jango Fett, very, very awesome character. Again, no Zeta, but you don't need the Zeta. Well, I do have the Zeta on Notorious Reputation. Very, very useful. Let's have a look at his mods. So here are all mods. 93 speed. It is more about health and protection in this event, as you can, well, as you'll see. And there you go, you've got all the crit chance there as well, just to make sure that he does actually do some decent damage. And then you've got IG, who I think is actually quite good. If he can survive, he can actually heal up a lot of the team with his rapid fire. And I've done an awful lot of potency just to try to make sure that he does get some debuffs out there. Not too great health and protection wise, but if he doesn't survive, it's okay. It is more just about trying to make him survive at least the opening hits. And there you go, a lot of crit chance and potency. But yes, like I said, the strategy mainly is for him to just be alive just long enough just to do his rapid fire, and then if he goes after that is fine. And that is the top 5. Now, I did do it with Cad Bane as well, so I'll just show you the Cad Bane mods. So, no Zeta, unfortunately for this character. Very iconic character from Clone Wars. A load of crit chance, as you can see. Oh, didn't work. There we go. So we're back. Crit damage is just a little bit, but it is all about, like I said, the crit damage, crit chance output. There you go. As you can see, 70%. Maybe overkill, but I don't think so. I think his kit is very, very based on him getting the crit chance hits. So there you go. And then what I'll do is I'll show you the video of this team lineup working. Okay, and then basically what I did here, so I managed to clear the event with this 5 5-man team here, so what I'll do is I'll show off the mods for Sing. She is the only one that's different here, so here are all the abilities. So there's no Zetas there, and here are the mods, so it's all potency, and we'll go into stats here. So there's a lot of protection, fair amount of speed, a lot of potency, a little bit of tenacity, and a fair bit of crit chance and damage output there. But it's more about the protection and the speed I've done there. And yeah, there you go. Here's the 5-man team. So yeah, here's the clip of how I finally cleared it with this team here. After all of that, I looked up some of the older videos basically, and I decided to try to do a mod set on everybody here to clear the event with the Boba Fett lead, which was it's very, very good. So you get all of the crit damage and the crit chance increases, you get 15% or 15 speed added for each debuff, plus you gain max health based on 50% of the total potency. So modding him for an awful lot of potency was really, really good. It's a really good idea, but it never worked. So I'll have to show you sort of like highlights of me completely and utterly failing, even with Bossk in the lineup, and then I'll have to show you a few clips of some YouTubers who a few years ago did actually succeed with this sort of lineup. Actually, not with Bossk, because Bossk, when the Chewbacca event came out, was a very new character. You had to actually buy the packs to unlock him when the Chewbacca event came out, so it was very crafty from CG back then, that one of the best bounty hunters was behind a paywall when Chewbacca came about the first time. So you probably won't see him in the few clips I'll show, but the potency unfortunately just did not work. Even with Bossk in the lineup, I just could not get it to work. So here is the highlights of my failures, and then the successes of a few of the YouTubers that did clear. Right, so this is one of the YouTubers I was talking about. You'll probably recognise him. He's probably, what, 2 or 3 years younger than he is now. So let's just play here. So this is the video. I'll have the link below. I just wanted to show you that this is pretty much the issue I had. And you'll probably recognise it from the highlights. It's, yeah, I don't know how... I really don't know how people managed to do this event. It was not the best combo for me. I found the Bossk lead was much better. Obviously, like I said, this was before Bossk was free to play. He was paid to win when he came out, and when the Chewbacca event came out. The potency, it's a very good guide, but I couldn't get it to work in this day and age, which is 2021. I don't know how he managed to do it back then. I really don't know how. So that is the key, is taking out Chewbacca, but I could never manage to do it. I don't know how he managed to get so lucky, but Boba Fett and Dengar, like I said, are the key players here for this tier. Let me just fast forward just a little tad. So it really does come down, as you can see, down to Boba Fett. I did not get to this stage. I really did not get to this stage. Very disappointed that I couldn't do it myself. So this is, he does get through. There's a few stuns, and yeah, there you go. That's what I'm talking about. There's a few situations like this. It's very tight finish. There we go. I think he does it there. There we go. Good. And he loses his. He does the chair flipping. He doesn't do that anymore. Does not do that anymore. Right. I'll show you the other clip. Hello there. So this is another clip. So this is from MobileGamer, and here's the title just there on the top. I'll put the link again down below. So this is his attempt of tier 7 with the Boba Fett lead, and they're all got potency. So again, it is all about trying to take out Chewbacca as soon as possible. So let's just see whether Bossk manages to survive. What does he do here? I would assume a mass swarm. What's he doing? Come on. Because as soon as oh, okay. No. I can't remember whether he's got Zetas on. I don't think he does, but he definitely had some really decent mods. They definitely have decent mods. Let's just fast forward. Oh, blimey. He does take his time, doesn't he? I forgot how slow MobileGamer was. He was Boomer Gamer, in all fairness, back then. Oh, I miss him. I really do. I liked MobileGamer. Right, come on. I do like you, but you are taking your time. So, lost Greedo. Not a big loss, I would imagine. There you go. Yeah, see, I just could not do that. I couldn't get that to work. Right, let's see what he does. What does he do? He just keeps on going for Han. That's good, because of Boba's leadership, you've got to go and take out the first character that attacks you, so it's always going to be Han in this event. He's doing very well. He's taking his time. He's savouring it. He's trying to make sure that he does get through. Yeah, he's got to stun Lando, surely. Yeah, he does. Good lad. Right, and then that's got to be a big hit on R2, surely. He's definitely taking his time. Oh, we missed it. I think he just did a basic with Boba. Oh, Dengar went. So I'm assuming Lando did some nasty business on him there, because also Cad Bane's looking a little bit weak. That was a really big hit from Boba Fett. A really big hit. Come on, this is it. This is the final few hits. I can't remember what Topple does. This is because that's what the ability that Cad Bane is throwing out there. Oh, he's done it. There you go. There we go. So that is that event done. And I hope that you don't mind, and I hope the YouTubers don't mind that I just used the clips of the Boba Fett leads working, because I just couldn't get mine to work. So that was the only alternative I had, was just to sort of show their success. And I hope that, yeah, you don't mind that. And what I'm, yeah, very very glad that I could use the dark side bounty hunters. I've got 4 under gear 12 characters there that did actually work with 3 that were gear 12. I would imagine that you could do it probably minimum gear 11 all the way through. I probably wouldn't go gear 10. Mod them very well. Mod them maybe similar to mine, or mod them however you feel comfortable. Mod them for how you've actually got mods, like what mods do you actually have, and then just try and use the best mods that you've got. Now, I didn't do too much mod moving around, so there's definitely room for improvement. The only time was obviously under the Boba Fett lead, where I was really desperately trying to make that work, but I just couldn't do it. Very unfortunate for me. You've got a fair few different combinations to use, and I hope that I succeeded in the Darth Kimchi challenge, and I hope that his video that then links to this one I hope it lived up to your expectations, basically. I'm very glad with how I've managed to do the event with all the Gear 12 characters there. I'll probably recommend the Grief Karga and the Mando to clear this event. It's just very, very easy. I'll put the link in for that video about here, and I'll try and do the same in that video. I'll try and link this one in that one. Very confusing. Try and hang on, and it will just focus on the dark side bounty hunters that you saw here today. So very glad with how it's all come out, and again very thankful that Darth Kimchi caught me at the right time where I could actually do this and then try and edit it and release them all on pretty much the same day from when he's recommending you guys come over and see this. So thank you very much if you did come over, and thank you for the shout out. Massive thanks to Darth Kimchi. And obviously I have had his link in my description for several months now, so if you didn't know, scroll down in any of the videos, probably from this year actually, and you'll find that we've been sort of linking and recommending each other's channel for quite a long time. So definitely, if you haven't noticed that, scroll down and have a look at his channel. But if you are already familiar with him, then thank you for coming and saying hi. If you leave a comment in the comment section, and yeah, I'll respond to everybody basically, and I'm sure that there'll be people saying, oh, you could have done this, you could have done that, but in the time constraint that I had and the mods that I had available to me, this is what I could produce. One famous Wookiee, definitely a very famous Wookiee. Chewbacca is 200 odd years old, the original trilogy timeline basically, so he's seen an awful lot of action, so he's definitely got to be a very famous and very war-weary Wookiee. Good luck with unlocking Chewbacca if you haven't got him, and if you have got him, then definitely worth replaying the event with the bounty hunters that are now available to you. Darth Kimchi did say that he was trying to do this event with the bounty hunters that he's got, but they're all at Relic, so my video is going to be a little bit, maybe a bit more suitable for some people that are similar to my level basically, gear and potentially mods as well, because I would imagine that Darth Kimchi's got some really fantastic mods with his Relic bounty hunters. Yeah, definitely try to compare the two of us, see which one that you're more suited to, and then try and follow both of our guides, or one of our guides basically, on how to clear this event. And yeah, thank you again for the shout out, Darth Kimchi, and I'll try and do something in return. And yeah, so thank you for you guys sticking around, listening to me rambling on, just thanking everybody, and good luck with this event. It is very, very tough, and also I've got my C-3PO event coming out soon, and that is mainly Gear 9 Ewoks, so if you're interested in that, then have a look when that comes out. And there's a very long story that's attached to that, which I do talk about in that video. If you haven't been following the series, I've got the playlist, which I'll add here, playlist of all of the events that I've been doing. I've been doing it from tier 1 all the way down to tier 4, and then I'll be going on to tier 5 soon. Unfortunately, I can't unlock Luke or the capital ship there. Just don't have the characters ready for those events. One day I'll be able to say that I've finished all of the solo journeys. Thank you for watching all of them. If you're new, then you've got a lot to catch up on basically, and I hope that you find it enjoyable. Until next time, may the force be with you.
I does what I likes and I likes. I does what I likes and I likes. What I do. I does what I likes and I likes.
business with you cannot be done. It's like doing here